The president's decision definitively unifying his critics overseas, but also here at home. Already this morning, there is a new drive that's gaining steam to stick to the U.S.'s commitments combating climate change despite President Trump, with 30 mayors, at least 3 governors, and more than 100 businesses partnering to negotiate directly with the United Nations. Among those leading the way, Michael Bloomberg, his company offering to donate millions to help cover the cost.
Protesters turning up the heat on President Trump after his announced withdrawal from the Paris Climate Agreement.
So we're getting out.
The president letting a landmark U.S. commitment go up in smoke, arguing it put America's businesses at a competitive disadvantage.
We will see if we can make a deal that's fair. And if we can, that's great. And if we can't, that's fine.
Mr. Trump speaking Thursday with 4 key allies, including the new French president, rewriting Trump's favorite phrase:
make our planet great again.
The president defying his daughter Ivanka's advice, siding instead with his nationalist strategist Steve Bannon.
I was elected to represent the citizens of Pittsburgh, not Paris.
President Obama calling on states, cities, and businesses to help protect for future generations the one planet we've got. Already, California is launching its own global coalition with Canada and Mexico, and Virginia's set new standards for power plant emissions. The U.S., the world's second largest polluter, had pledged in Paris to cut emissions by more than a quarter.
What President Trump has done today is walk away from American leadership over decades.
So Tesla founder Elon Musk and Disney's Bob Iger walked away from the president's Jobs Council. The Weather Channel, partly owned by NBC Universal, blanketing its webpage in articles about climate change.
The Paris Accord would undermine our economy, hamstring our workers, weaken our sovereignty.
The move an apparent appeal to President Trump's base, the Senate's top Republican praising the president for protecting middle-class families by taking action to rebuff then-President Obama's regulatory rampage. But these big American brands and 4 large oil companies all backed the climate deal. The president claiming the Paris Accord would cost the U.S. $3 trillion in lost economic activity and $6.5 million industrial jobs. But experts say that study's been widely debunked for making incorrect assumptions about America's role in the agreement.
And overnight here in the U.S. and around the world, local leaders lit their landmarks up in green to show their support for the Paris Agreement. The mayors of New York City, Boston, Montreal, Mexico City, among others, joining in the effort. In the weeks ahead, I'm told the White House is going to begin the process of withdrawing from the Paris deal. The soonest the U.S. could formally exit the agreement is November 4th, 2020. That's exactly the day after the next presidential election. Matt?
All right, Peter Alexander. Peter, thank you very much.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.